A lot of people are not releasing stuff during the pandemic, thinking that, okay, I need to release when I can when I can play shows. But I thought was a good feeling to share art during that time, and then I felt a lot of people got into the album because of the difficult times, like dark times. Art in general, music specifically, is like your best companion for those hard, dark times. At least for me, the instruments, like my best friends here. Who has like 50 minutes to listen to music? People want to see like a 30 seconds clip on Instagram. So I was like, no, I want to do something that you need time to show who you are. The name of the song somehow are related to this, the good side of the internet and the bad side, the collaborations, and then the creations of a lot of new things, and all the information, and people like accelerating their education and the ways of doing things. That's great. But you have the dark side of the addiction, of the fear of rejection and all that. The name of the songs, the music video is kind of related to that. Being here in Finland again was a interesting thing to make the final part of the album to happen during the pandemic in a new country. Always it's like how my life gets so complicated. I remember going to a meeting with the school friends, when I was like 16, 17. I was talking to those guys, their kids will go to the same school. They live like in the same street still, like the same building of their parents or something. They work like 5 minutes away. It's like, man, like that's easy life. I've been like traveling the whole world, and that's a good thing too, have this feeling of sitting with some Chinese guy in China, or then like Philippines, eating some bugs or something. That was a good experience in life as well. Always with the guitar with you. At some point, before Megadeth, I was like, people don't need more information about scales or pentatonics. And then I thought, you know what? The musicians need to understand a little bit how music industry works. But every time I go to a guitar clinic or go to an event, they ask me about the new guitar technique, but nobody asks me, how can I get to the back door and be there on stage as well? Or what do you do to get being sponsored by a international brand? What do you talk? How was the first meeting with Ibanez? Nobody asked me that, but I decided to start sharing this, There's okay, that's my stories behind the albums, but from the business perspective, how much it cost, who paid, very fundamental concepts about being an artist in a world that people don't care much about it, I was invited by a very prestigious publisher in Brazil that releases business books. So I did was the book saying stuff that is more to the creative people, but of course my examples are always connected to music. And I do have this mentorship as well. There's a small group of people that I help them to be a second brain with my experience. It's more like having me as a partner when you have to decide from strategies for your career kind of thing. And then, so it's a bit different than teaching something that is already exists, because it's more like listening, or the person is living, suffering, why this person is stuck, or maybe he's doing a wrong decision, maybe he's not charging enough, maybe he's charging too much, maybe he's dreaming too You cannot solve anything, but you kind of put the right direction. I do this for a few hours once a week, small groups, but I choose the person. It's not like I have some questions and I try to decide who is the good fit to be in this small group. I'm proud of the band, I'm proud of the friendships, the place we've been, what we did, and the whole thing, And also for the Brazilian metal, for the Brazilian music, the songs, the albums, the shows. We always, still meet people that are, start listening music because of you guys, or you're the soundtrack of my life, and all those comments. And it can be a young guy listening to Angels Cry, it can be a guy that started listening to metal during the rebirth time. But for me, it's like one continuous thing, Good stuff. Cool. Glad to remember,